Lucasflim and Disney have released a second trailer for The Acolyte because the first one didn't do a good enough job to showcase the train wreck that Star Wars has become. The only thing that this new Disney Plus TV show does is convince me that Star Wars is dead. It's gone. Everything that Star Wars was has been lost, purposefully erased and redesigned, or as the DEI social activists like to say, reimagined for modern audiences.
Do you mean woke?
The only thing I see after watching the new trailer of The Acolyte is Disney's continued desire to destroy what the Star Wars brand was and hand off the baton from Ahsoka to a new garbage streaming TV show to create a modified world of the Jedi that is about as believable as flying donkeys.
Donkey! Donkey!
The Force is female, and Kathleen Kennedy and Disney want to make sure that you do not forget it. Disney is a princess brand, and nothing is going to change the fact that Star Wars is being feminized for diversity, equity, and inclusion's sake. And here, I thought the reason you ran a business was to make money. Oh, stupid me.
Flawlessly logical.
The Acolyte is the latest installment in a long string of mediocre movies and TV shows that have become a vehicle for DEI activists to spread their message and destroy a great franchise that was created by much more talented minds that came before them. The Acolyte takes over where Ahsoka left off and reasserts to the fandom that the Force is female. And if you have a problem with that, then you are nothing but an anti-woman male chauvinist pig. You got that? You bastard. People like Leslye Headland do not have the talent to create their own original TV show. They have to ride on the back of other people who did everything better. Other people who spent a lifetime creating an imaginary world of space wizards and spaceships. That's why activist-minded people like her use well-established franchises like Star Wars to insert their modern biased views.
Go on.
Now, I am stating the obvious when I say that female heroes are some of the most popular characters ever created in movies and television. And here's the but. They have to be believable, and their power must originate in a way that makes sense. Unearned power, or power that is just merely given to a character without a logical origination, is hard for audiences to buy into. Men and women are different. Trying to deny this is what makes shows like The Acolyte and Ahsoka ridiculous in the eyes of Star Wars fans. Female power is different than male power. It's just a matter of fact. No one's feelings should be hurt when I say that there are huge physical differences between the sexes. Last time I checked, I can't get pregnant. If you don't believe me or question this very basic wisdom, take a look at this picture of Hafthor Julius Bjornsson, you know, the mountain on Game of Thrones, and his wife, Kelsey Hansen. She's 5'2". This is Amandla Stenberg. She's 5'3" and plays the assassin May in The Acolyte. And just to make my point even more, here's a picture of Hafthor Julius Bjornsson with his two brothers. He's the short one in the middle. When I watch this, I see a showrunner doing nothing but checking boxes to make sure that their activist social agenda is placated in the casting department. They place power in people that make the world they are creating completely unbelievable. It's more like almost laughable. Wait, stop there, stop there, stop there. What's the first feeling you get after seeing this person? The very first impression I get is power. There are very few people who would argue this, and this entire fight scene is simply amazing choreography that is an absolute visual treat. It's easy to buy into the fact that the power these people use is believable and it's lethal. Then we have this. I mean, seriously, what the fuck was that? Yeah, that was the Force, all right. That was the Acolyte, Jedi Lon. The Force is female, don't you know? I mean, it is absolutely amazing. Let's just compare. You have this, and then you have this. This, and then this. This is what Star Wars fans are sick and tired of. Power in a movie or TV show needs to be convincing. Those who wield it must be those who we believe can and are capable of wielding it, so that we can easily buy into the fact that they are the ones to fear or respect. When someone says that the Force is female, it sounds stupid, and never has anyone ever said that the Force is male. The Force should simply be the projection of power, male or female. It's that simple. And the characters we see use it should make sense to us.
Batman, I still don't get it.
Here's a real-world example. Tennis stars Venus and Serena Williams claim that they could beat any man ranked lower than 200th in the world. At the Australian Open in 1998, 203rd ranked German Karsten Brosch said that he would be happy to play against them. He first played Serena and won 6-1. Venus did a little better, but she lost 6-2. There has never been a woman who has fought against a man in professional boxing, UFC wrestling, or any other full contact sport. Leslye Headland thinks that you can take power and just give it to anyone. The end results are laughable and unbelievable. Casting choices have to make sense. In the 12 or 13 years since Disney purchased Lucasfilm, feminizing Star Wars and the Force has basically been their agenda because Disney is a princess brand. Both men and women have a place in the Star Wars universe, but the people in charge at Lucasfilm are complete neophytes with no understanding on how to create a believable world and story in Star Wars. The Acolyte is the next step in transforming the Star Wars universe, and you'd better just get used to it. The best thing any of us can do is to use the power that we've been given. And that's to not go to the theaters to watch crap Disney movies and not tune in when a new Star Wars show is released. That, my friends, is the ultimate power. If you like what you heard, subscribe to Poprageous if you want more of this kind of stuff, and I will see you in our next video.